Hey guys, okay, just wanted to hop on and share a little bit of advice. Feel free to message me what other advice tips you'd like to hear and know. But okay, so me and my business building on social media. I wouldn't say my whole business is built on social media. I'm doing so many pipes. I didn't even build on social media. Like I didn't create Gold Drop Society, my business name, the rollers that I make until I was a silver. I highly recommend not starting like a website or like a business page unless like that is really in your heart and you want to do that. But I just want you guys to know that you don't need something like that. And if you don't have if you have more followers on your personal page, you want to start there because you want to get people to your next page later. But in order for people to trust you on your personal page about oils to transfer over to your business page, you need to show, they need to trust you. They need to build that relationship with you to understand that you're in it for the long run with your oils, right? So when I first started, before I was sober, I was just doing 3 classes a month, getting 5 or more people to each class, enrolling as many people as I could every single month, super consistently. I started in October, not too busy of a season, right? November, my birthday is in November. It's Thanksgiving in November. Still did 3 classes. I did them before the first half of the month. December, busy season. Christmas, but not busy till like mid-month. I did all my classes in the first 2 weeks of the month. Enrolling people. I was enrolling people on New Year's Eve, closing out the month strong because I understand that this is sales and retail and sales stay within 1 month. So the end of the month is like your time to push and to generate more volume. I hit elite that month, the first month. And then after that, yeah, I just kept being very, very, very consistent in those actions using the launch guide. I looked at the launch guide every single beginning of the month, or if I was, really happy with where I ended off in the month before the month ended, I would start to use the launch guide to plan my next month already. So I think in when I created Gold Drop Society and the rollers and all that, people already knew that I was in it for the long run. People already trusted and understood and saw that I was sharing so much about oils. They saw how consistent I was. I really stepped into and developed myself, my mindset, me as the owner of my business, and just kind of just ebb and flow, maybe understanding my pipes, getting really good at my pipes before thinking about a business name, before making rollers. Take this with a grain of salt, my advice, and you can do whatever you want with your business. So anyway, as I started going through the ranks, I wanted to make rollers as part of my business. Retail, it's hard to make money in retail, so it wasn't really something for me to make money. It's more of a passion, and because I was already making rollers and selling them, just basic ones, that's a really good way to expand your business, is make just like simple rollers with washi tape. And like, oh, you want to try some oils? Here, you can buy this roller from me for $5, or come to my make and take, make rollers, $5, right? And people who couldn't make my make and takes, they'd buy these $5 rollers from me, easy. I wanted to make pretty labels because I have a lot of retail background, marketing. My husband has graphic design, web design, all of that, photography as his background. And so him and I together, we created those rollers. He helped me come up with the names. If you look on Pinterest, my names are not very common. He helped me come up with the names because I wanted to be different than just the regular labels and regular names of oil blends. And yeah, we went from there. I have a business license for all that. And I have relationships with the vendors that I get my supplies from. And then I have relationships with the stores that my rollers are in. So it's kind of cool. It definitely has helped me expand my business a little bit. But that is part of my doTERRA business plan, okay? It's very, very clear and very, very intentional. Making Rollers and Mist and having my web store and getting my Rollers and Mist into retail stores, I have a background in that, and it's very intentional. So it's to expand my business, and I just have the capacity and to do all that, to make rollers, to put labels, to do all that kind of stuff, to ship out orders. I have the time because I know how to do all those types of things already. To ship out orders, make orders, all of that stuff. It is in addition to doTERRA, so this is a whole nother business. If you find yourself not finding time for doTERRA, you're not finding success in doTERRA, do not do something like this, because you will not, it'll pull you away from your doTERRA business even more when this is also taking up your time. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So definitely get successful in doTERRA first. As far as my Gold Drop branding, I had to create it because I wanted a name for my team, and I wanted to create a website that had a web store. So I had to create a business name and a team name. So you don't necessarily need that. If I did not have Gold Drop Society shop, I would keep everything on my personal page, because I am a brand. You are a brand. Part of my brand is doTERRA. Part of your brand is doTERRA. So when you are thinking about branding and you're thinking about, oh, I want a business name, oh, I want, you know, start with you. I'm always going to say that. Start with you. When you hit any blocks, start with you. When you want to do personal development, start with you. When you're struggling with your builders, start back to you. Be the example, set the example. Show that you are successful in your pipes. Show your team that, because they will follow. Okay? So anyways, branding. That's going to be you. I would really build up your doTERRA business within your own social media page, and have doTERRA as part of your brand. Who you are, what you stand for. Write out your why. Understand your pillars of what you represent as a person. My personal page, my pillars are my family with my husband and my kids. Oils in everyday life, trips, inspo, and tips, because I travel so much and we as a family travel internationally. And then supporting other local mom brands. I actually rep mom brands, companies, businesses that contact me, give me a discount code, send me free products so that I post, and then I have a code for them to shop on and gain more customers in their brands. That's something that is part of what I do and what I stand for, and so that is one of my pillars. Okay, start to really think about your why, write it out, start to think about your goals and dreams. What do you represent? What do you stand for? doTERRA is part of your brand, and get really, really good at that, and get really, really good at your pipes and really successful in your doTERRA business before starting to think about all the other fun stuff you want to do at doTERRA, so that it doesn't separate you from ultimately creating your pipeline and your residual income that doTERRA can offer you, and one of the main reasons why you're here. Alrighty.